Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the mop here on a Friday morning. Yes, it's it's a heat wave, 10 degrees above zero already. Looks like the sun could come out, but it is pretty cloudy here in southwest Wisconsin. Well, welcome to the mop, titled Donation Requests. So, came up yesterday and it kind of goes along with, and I totally agree with Tim. I've done my mom's tournament twice now for Alzheimer's and had very good success. And I've also had great backing as well. However, the only thing that I always stick to is, unless I support them, I don't expect them to support me. So, if you walk into businesses and you, for the first time, walk in and go, oh, what's this about or what's that? It's probably not a good time to ask for a donation, especially in these times and environments. If you're going to ask for donations, make sure either A, send somebody that frequents the place that you're going to try to get the donation from, or leave them alone. I have been blessed where people call me and say, hey, Chris, I want to support your program. Okay, thank you. Appreciate that. But I will not go in and ask for donations from places that I don't support. What amazes me, and people getting bombarded by it all the time. I was a sales manager for 15 plus years. Assistant and sales. So however you want to put it. The amount of people that walk through the door asking for donations and you've never seen them before. Oh, hey, we're having a cancer benefit, or we're having this benefit, or we're having that benefit. And then they need donations. And then they're upset when you don't give them donations, or if you give them hats and a cups or whatever. It is one of those things that I just strongly live by, that you don't ask for donations unless you go to those establishments, you shop those establishments. You know, it's an absolute vital thing. If you expect business owners in the community to just stand up and do that, you need to make sure you're supporting them as well. So that's why I advertise as much as I do, up to the events, during the events, and after the events. I've been very blessed with all the local businesses that have helped me out, from TKO to the Phoenix Center to all the restaurants, Turbos, Lonesome Dove, Honkers, Sportsman's, Denny Jack's and his gas stations, and Jay's Power Center, Rods, and Prairie du Chien, Prairie Motorsports. I've been very blessed but I also frequent those establishments. And I shouldn't say frequent as in my wife and I like to go to dinner or whatever we do, but then we also may just get a pizza to go or go in and have lunch, whatever it is. But if you're going to walk in and ask for donations, they probably should have seen your face a time or two before you do it. That's just my feeling. Take it for what you want. That's kind of what the mop's about. You can take it for what you want. If you think I'm big stupid, you can quit watching. That's fine. I really don't care. I'd like to see people watch, and I like to see people comment, and then that we have a thing to do. My mom used to have a statement, she used to tell me, Chris, if the shoe fits, wear it. So, if you hear me talking about anything, from disliking Trump to disliking whatever it may be, and it makes you mad or whatever, if the shoe fits, wear it, or ignore it. See, I think you find when you talk about things, people all of a sudden say, oh, yep, talking about me. And I'm not. I'm talking about things that people face every day. So if the shoe fits, wear it. Okay? That's where I'm at with that. My last discussion today is I'm bowling in Boscobel tomorrow in the Southwest Wisconsin roll-off traveling tournament thing. That tournament has ran successfully for many years, and now it is in turmoil. It is in absolute turmoil. We're struggling as it is to find bowlers to do leagues. But when there is a shit ton of drama and there is a whole catastrophic, the way owners are treating bowlers, as far as owners in the bowling alleys are treating the bowlers, and just too much drama. And people are walking away. And it's unfortunate because I think it's a very good tournament. And if it's ran right, it could still be a very good tournament. However, with all the drama that goes on with it, is utterly somewhat embarrassing, and it's just not worth the time. I happened to pick a spot that I saw online that opened up yesterday. I happened to grab it just to get a team together, because I like to bowl in it once. I like to see a lot of the people that bowl in it. I have a lot of fun around them, regardless of what's said. So I have a great time, but this tournament, I think a lot of times you get owners a round table and they discuss it and they really talk to the bowlers. Talk to a few bowlers here and there, but they don't talk to the people that are actually buying all the beers, buying all the drinks, buying lunches, doing the owner and paying for the entry fees and sponsorships. And I'm very blessed to have a great sponsor, Jones Chevrolet. I'm very blessed that Ryan does that for me. But in return, I advertise a lot for him, and he has all of my business for vehicles. However, these bowling alley owners have got to figure out one thing. Yes, you're the owner of the bowling alley. And yep, it's all your investment. But guys that are taking a day off, their one day off or 2 days, a part of their weekend, whatever it may be, to come to your establishment and bowl, you need to treat them better than you are. If you're yelling or fighting or screaming, ranting, raving, they aren't going to come back. And I'm going to tell you what, that's a chunk of change that you are losing by not bringing them. In the same token, if you would go to a bowling alley, such as go to the Phoenix Center and want to have a tournament for a fundraiser like I do, you cannot expect that establishment to do it for free. There has to be a charge. There has to be a lineage fee because of how expensive shit is. If something breaks, it could be thousands of dollars that it takes to repair. And yes, I know, but they collect it all year for the most part. But then they rely on summer bowling too. And for me, I've bowled 32 weeks by the time I'm done. It's in April, May. I'm done until September. I just can't pick up another bowling ball. I'm not a professional. I don't need to. I don't travel. Maybe in a few years, if I decide to become more competitive and want to do it, because now I'm over 50 and I can do some of them old man tournaments, as I was told they were yesterday. I thought it was kind of rude. 51 isn't old. And I know that's how old he is too. But he said, I'm doing an old man tournament. Wait a minute. That ain't old. Anyway, you cannot expect those centers to do it for free. However, you should expect that center is going to welcome you and appreciate you and treat you with the utmost respect. Owners of bowling alleys shouldn't be on phones yelling at people, swearing at people, calling them whatever you want to do it. So if you want these kind of tournaments to succeed, I would strongly suggest that either you get a board of have non-owners involved first to lay out what people would like to see. Trust me, you're not going to make everybody happy. there's going to be pissed off that the oil pattern was fucked up, whatever, or a breakdown that you can't that you didn't know. I mean, you don't expect those things. But if you're not maintaining your center, there's a problem. If you are not trying to make your center better, that's the problem. Maintenance, making sure, and I'm not asking, see, this is the other thing I get pissed off right about, is these house shots, because everybody these days has to average 205. Your really good bowlers have to average 205 to 216, 223. Oh, I'm a really good bowler. On a house shot, you're a really good bowler. I've seen a lot of really good bowlers in house shots absolutely stink it up anywhere else. And I've stunk it up on traveling tournaments. There's no doubt about it. I think what helped me is when I was younger, I was doing traveling tournaments and everything else on wood lanes, bug sprayers, hand-wiped oil. And the game is becoming easier and easier per se on a house shot because of the performance bowling balls, because of all these other whatever it may be. The house shot has made it to where averaging 200 is pretty simple. Without a lot of work. Yeah, it comes down to carry most of the time. Last night, I shot 649. I went 257, 220, and 170s or something. It was awful. Because at point, I don't have that edge. I don't, like, when I bowl tournaments, a different Chris than it is when I bowl league. So, if you're a bowling alley proprietor, I think you may need to change your mindset. There's a few really good ones. I'm blessed to have one at our home center. Tom started it with really good function, and then Greg has taken it over with Amy, and they're trying to maintain everything, and they're trying to do all that. They've added the new scoring system. And all those things are money. But for these other proprietors in some of these bowling alleys, they're complete assholes. And it baffles me that you treat people the way you do. So, if you're going to go out for donations, just to remind you, please make sure you have shopped those places as well. So, with that said, I'll be bowling tomorrow right here in Boscobel, Southwest Wisconsin, at Boscobel Bowl and Banquet. Traveling tournament is coming through town. We'll see what happens. I get reunited with my old team members, which will be fun. I'm always looking forward to bowling with them. And we'll see what happens. We'll be there at 11 o'clock to shoot that shift and adding a new guy to my team. So that'll be fun. And we'll go from there. So we'll see what happens. Have a great day, guys. Take time to bless somebody today. Be thankful it is warmer. It doesn't hurt my face as bad today. Although this, you can't tell if it's hurt or not because I wasn't blessed with those good looks. Just smarts. Talk to you guys later. See you on Monday morning with another edition of The Mop.